I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian candidate for president. As y'all know, President Trump has announced his candidacy for president once again. He's seeking the Republican presidential nomination, and he's relying on his old slogan, MAGA, Make America Great Again. But the fact is that Trump had 4 years in power, and he did not make America great again. In fact, he did the exact opposite. For one thing, he immediately brings in all these generals to surround him in the White House. And then he brings in one of the supreme warmongers of our time, John Bolton, to be his national security advisor. Soon after his inauguration, he goes to CIA headquarters, not the other way around. He goes to them, bends the knee, kisses the ring, and swears loyalty and fealty to this evil and malignant agency that has no legitimate place in a free society. And then he later succumbs to pressure from the CIA to keep their long secret JFK assassination-related records secret, despite the fact that they're all about 60 years old, on grounds of, quote, national security. When he had a chance to pardon Julian Assange and Edward Snowden, he didn't do it. Oh, he pardons all his cronies, but not Assange and Snowden, because he was scared of how the Pentagon and the CIA might react. And as a consequence, Assange is still sitting in a British jail. Snowden is still living in exile in Russia, all because Trump didn't have the intestinal fortitude to issue pardons for both of those innocent people. Trump added $7 trillion. Get that, $7 trillion to the national debt. This big spender, big borrow, with the full support of the Republican Party. He continued waging his vicious, malignant war on drugs, this racist government program, which he's already vowed to do if he's restored to power. He continued his vicious, malignant war on immigrants, especially with his Berlin Wall that he constructed along the border, which is an absolute disgrace, and which, of course, he's vowed to continue constructing if he's restored to power. You know, I've got an idea for Trump. I think he ought to get together with Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley and Mike Pompeo and every other Republican that seeks the Republican presidential nomination. I think they ought to get together with Biden and come up with a new joint slogan that applies to all of them. And I think that slogan could be MAWA, Make America Worse Again. Because that's exactly what's going to happen, regardless of which one of these people is elected president in 2024. I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian candidate for president in 2024.